Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got the CIYCE Evolution 3-in-1 wireless gaming headset. It's going to kick off on Kickstarter on January 12th, and you can pick it up for about $78, which is actually a really nice deal. You're going to want to check these out. These are connectable via wired, Bluetooth, and by a wireless dongle as well. So you've got kind of a 3-in-1 connection going on with these. We're going to dig into all of this right now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's talk about the CIYCE Evolution, a wireless gaming headset. You're going to get 50mm drivers in here. It comes in under 300 grams, which is really nice. And you'll be able to use this on pretty much anything with its 3-in-1 connection: PC, laptop, PS4 and PS5, Xbox S and X. Of course, with those, you're going to have to use it with a wired connection to the controller, and then switch. Because of the way that they've done the dongle, they actually have a breakaway dongle on this, so you can actually hook this up via USB Type-C to your Switch to get a wireless headset connection. Now you're going to get that 10-meter transmission distance. It takes about an hour and a half to totally charge it. It has an 800 milliamp battery in it. It's going to get you about 30 hours of playback time. So that's a really solid on these. Let's do a quick unboxing. And also I want to do a quick microphone test, which will come up right about now.
This is a test of the CIYCE 3-in-1 Evolution gaming headset's microphone. This will give you an idea of what your voice will sound like in game chat, voice chat, and of course phone calls as well.
Okay, so let's move on to the unboxing here now that you've heard the microphone, and that was hooked up via Bluetooth directly to my Android phone and recorded, so that you get a good representation of what the microphone will sound like. Now in the box here, you're going to get a 3-in-1 dongle, or 2-in-1 dongle I should say. It's got a full USB port here for PC and laptops, so you can hook that right in and use it via dongle mode versus Bluetooth mode, and then it will break out into a USB Type-C, and this is especially good for people who have the Nintendo Switch and want to do wireless gaming with their Nintendo Switch as well. So it's very nice that they have a 2-in-1 dongle here that will really help to get it working on multiple devices. We'll take out the main headset itself, and we also get some cabling and some other things as well that I do want to go over just during the unboxing. Then we'll go over everything like pairing it up, and we'll also take a look at the setup of the headset itself and all the things that you can do with it. Now they do include some nice extras here, which I really like. This one being very preferred is changeable ear pads. You do have a protein leather ear pad that's already installed, and it's got memory foam in it, super comfortable to wear for long periods of time, but during intense gaming sessions, your ears may tend to sweat, so they include some fabric ear pads as well for kind of more breathability. So it's really nice that they include both sets for you to try out which one you would like better. Now also in the secondary box, you do get the Evolution Operation Manual. You're going to want to hold on to that just in case you want to refer to it. They give you a charge cable here, which is a standard USB to USB Type-C for charging. Now it'll take about an hour and a half to fully charge this, and you can plug it into any PC or laptop's USB port or use a wall adapter from your phone, and you will get about 30 hours of battery life for a 1.5 hour charge time. You do get that 3.1 to 3.1 millimeter adapter in case you want to plug that into your Xbox controller, and you should be good to go on all connections. Okay, so let's talk about the headset itself. Sound-wise, they have 7.1 surround built in, and the sound is fantastic. It's got an overall rich sound, is how I can describe it. Super rich sound, very nice bass to it, just overall really great for movies and games and music. So they did an excellent job on the sound on these. Super lightweight at about under 300 grams, 298 grams, I believe. So wearing these for long periods of time is not going to be a problem. On the left-hand side, you've got your volume up and volume down buttons, which are also reverse track and forward track. And then you've got your multifunction pause play button there as well. So you have that. You also have a button on the right-hand side that will hang up calls and basically switch you between voice mode and media or music mode. So that's an easy one to use there on the right-hand side. Built-in microphone there and your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Again, if you're an Xbox player, you're going to want to hook that up to your controller and be good to go. On the right-hand side, you do have that USB Type-C charge port. Again, 1.5 hours of a charge time will set you up for about 30 hours or a little bit less on playback. Now, each side of the ear cup have touch controls. The left side controls your LEDs. The right side controls your ANC. When you turn this on, it will automatically put you into pairing mode. So you can see that top LED is going to be for your Bluetooth and power status. Now, on the bottom LED will be for ANC, which I'll get into in just a moment. But pairing this up is pretty simple. I didn't have any problems pairing this up with my Android phone right away. It's kind of a 2-tap pair, and you'll go into your Bluetooth settings when it's in pairing, and you'll see it'll come up as the CIYCE A1 triple. So pretty easy to do. You're just going to want to tap on that, and once you tap on that, it will send a pair request, and you'll see how fast this pairs. Boom. I'm already paired. So super fast on the pairing, connected for calls and audio, and again with the sound, this just sounds so good for listening to movies. And of course, you can switch to dongle mode by holding down the multifunction button for 2 seconds. If you wanted to put this into, say, a PC or a laptop and do it that way, you could easily switch over, no problems, by just holding down the button for 2 seconds to switch out of Bluetooth mode to dongle mode. So really nice setup here for that. They've thought of most of everything as far as connections, again, even with that USB Type-C being able to use for the Nintendo Switch and other devices with USB Type-C. And if that wasn't enough, of course, you also get touch controls on both sides, as I'd said. So you do get touch controls that will enable, on the left-hand side, will enable the LEDs. And as you can see, I can have several different colors. I can either have solid colors here, or I can have breathing colors as I tap through them. And I can select the color that I like. I can also turn them off if I don't want to have, a bunch of LEDs coming out of the side of my head. I don't have to have them if I don't want to. I can leave them at any color I want, or I can double tap them to totally turn them off, which is always a welcome feature too, because not everybody is a fan of LEDs. Now, on the other side, we also have touch controls, and this is for your ANC. The bottom LED is now red, which means I am in transparency mode. Uses the microphone to kind of let things in. So when you need to carry on a conversation, you don't want to take off your headset, you can use transparency mode. If I double click it, I can turn it off. You notice that that light at the bottom now is off. That's your normal mode. And then on again will be a green light for ANC, and it does a pretty good job of blocking out noise. They did really well on not only the sound, but the ANC on these as well. For a $78 headset, the ANC on these are really, really good. Blocks out any external noise that I had, fans running, outside cars going by, all of that is blocked out. So overall, CIYCE did a great job on this as far as the sound quality being really great for cinema, really great for gaming, really great for music, but also the ANC and the comfortability and just overall build quality of the headset itself. Now, the only place that I found this headset to be a little bit lacking, and they may be able to address this a little bit in over-the-air firmware updates, is the quality of the microphone. Now, it's a built-in microphone. It's not going to be professional quality. It's going to do fine for game chat. It's going to do fine for phone calls. But if they can adjust it a little bit, I think that's the only area that I would adjust on this headset if I were the company itself. It's workable, it's serviceable, but it could use a little bit more tweaking, maybe through a firmware update or something like that. But overall, for $78 on Kickstarter starting January 12th of 2022, you'd be able to pick these up, and these are a really good deal in my opinion because of the overall quality of the product itself and the sound quality that you get with these. I'm pretty impressed. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about the CIYCE Evolution 3-in-1 gaming headset, please leave them in the comments section below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to like, and if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do, because that always helps me out. And I'll check you guys out on the next video.